All right. Well, the whirlwind continues. This journey is unbelievable, I'll tell you. So I had to break out. I mean, I went home this weekend. We had a great time, but big news today. So I'm smoking a Padron 50 year. It's the first thing that popped out when I could find it, and I guess it's worthy. So the craziness of this whole nursing home and rehab continues. So I get woke up this morning. Lady comes in and says, "Guess what? You got to get out of here. You're getting discharged." I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, insurance got the report from your physical therapy, and your physical therapist said you're fully functional. That you don't need in-house rehab. They could come out and do it to you at home or whatever. You maybe go to Hope Lodge and they could come out there, but." Anyway, they said I scored a perfect test or perfect score on my physical rehab. So I guess they weren't trying to milk the insurance because they, if they did, they could have probably milked it. But so the bad news is, I mean, our system. I mean, good and bad. I mean, I'm thankful for good health care and all that, but my God, this insurance protocol. They come in is basically like, all right, you got to leave. I said, well, where am I going to go? Well, they got me lined up. I'm waiting for my ride to go to radiation today. I'm going to go there, but so you got to be out of here today, or you can self-pay. And I said, well, I don't really want to self-pay. So they said, well, you can appeal the decision from the nursing or from the health insurance that you should be discharged. But she said, I looked at the report from the physical therapist, and you probably, it basically says you're doing too well. So I guess too well is better than too bad. So I had to talk to the person in Cleveland Clinic. They've been great, the social worker. So the plan right now is that she called Hope Lodge back. They don't have a place yet, but they're going to work on it. See if I can get back to the Hope Lodge because I'm functional enough to be back there. So we'll see if they have a spot. Right now they don't. I suspect they will. The line moves pretty quick there, but we'll find out. That remains to be seen. It'd be better to be there because obviously closer to get to radiation. So radiation will continue. My sister, my wonderful sister, I talked to her. She kind of helped me walk through because this was like, they bring in breakfast and I'm not hardly awake yet. And I went to sleep late. So I had to pack up all my shit. But my sister is going to come get me today around 4:30. And I guess the good news is we had Easter there. She's got a lot of good leftovers. So the plan is I'm going to spend the night at her place tonight. And then she will bring me up for my radiation tomorrow. And I got a meeting with the doctor. And that'll be a whole nother story. Because I'm going to have a conversation with them about why I ended up here, which was fine. I needed it. Last weekend I was a mess, but they adjusted my steroids, but they didn't really adjust them in a way I think that was appropriate, right? Don't leave too much discretion or options up to a guy with brain cancer, right? So they did this thing. Well, you can probably do steroids every other day. Anyway, it wasn't clear, but it messed me up. So I'm going to have a little talk. So in any event, I'm sitting out here, and then the drawback was I met this really cool guy that's here, Mike, and we'll do a video hopefully, but we struck it up, and I think I was going to be able to help him because we were going to work the program together. He asked me to help him, and now I'm leaving. But we exchanged numbers. I said we'll still be there. We'll try to bring a meeting out here on Wednesday. If I can get back here, I'm sure we'll work it out. But that was the drawback because I think it was like a spiritual connection with this guy who's meant to be here. So we'll deal with that one day at a time. And I don't know. I mean, I packed up all my stuff and I get my meds together. I don't know. I guess I'll go with my sister. We'll see what Hope Lodge says. I'll go down to the clinic today. I'll ask to meet with the I can meet with the team when I go get radiation. I'll tell them what's going on and see what their thoughts are. But overall, good news, right? I mean, if you had a choice between, hey, you're too messed up to be here, or you're in too good a shape to be here, I guess I'd take the I'm in too good a shape to be here category. So apparently that's the category I'm in. And we'll see. I think the rehab's been good for me because it's helped me with walking, stabilization, and the left side blindness. But they said, I guess I'm above the level that will qualify for in facility or on site rehab. Although I think this place here at Northwestern has pretty good rehab. I liked it, but hey, we'll figure that out. If it's closer to the road to going home, I'm in for that. I think they could set up home therapy. But again, the problem there is that when radiation continues, it's an hour and a half drive, and so that's why the Hope Lodge probably makes sense. So those of you who are part of my care team, I'll be reaching out because we'll probably, the Hope Lodge, like I mentioned before, the caveat there is it's not a nursing facility. They don't have nurse. You got to have somebody physically with you at all times there. But so far, my amazing support team, my friends, family, they've stepped up beyond my wildest. I mean, the grace there is just unbelievable. So I'm sure they'll come through again. I'm sure we'll be closer to the Mayfield Cigar Lodge, which is nice. Hopefully the weather will be better. I'm freezing my ass off here a little bit outside. I figured, well, I'm waiting for this transport guy. I'm gonna have to go in because my radiation's coming up in an hour. So I'm gonna get my ass down to the clinic, and if he pisses me off too much, I'm gonna smuggle this cigar into his transport, and then I'll have a conniption about that. So crazy insurance and all this stuff. But again, look at the bright side, right? There's always a bright side of things. I'm looking at the bright side. The bright side is I'm doing better than they thought, and let's hope we stay on that track and go down and get zapped today. Hope they don't zap the hell out of me. I mean, zap it, get this tumor growth stopped. We need it to stop. If you're a praying person and you want to pray, say a prayer that the tumor doesn't extend into the brain stem, because there is some cancer there, and that can be a problem. So hopefully that's the radiation. I'm still doing chemo and pill. But a lot of that's out of my control. I just suit up and show up where they want me to go and put it in God's hands. And God is not disappointed, He's been here with me, and the journey continues. So we're just moving on to the next step. So I'll see if I can get this uploaded before they don't pick me out. That may be iffy, but anyway, appreciate all the support, comments, my friends, family, loved ones, new friends, and I'll keep you posted. We journey on.